The first question is a very interesting one because I can't even go to the grocery store or a restaurant without someone stopping me and giving me their ideas. We have what I think is the absolute best design team in the world, with designers from all over the world developing new products for all of our brands. Wow, you're asking about Impala. That's a big question. And I really can't talk about future products. All I will say is that we have more people focused on Chevrolet than at any other time in the history of the brand. We have Chevrolet design studios. Our main studio is in Warren, Michigan. We do Chevy design work in our studio in Brazil, North Hollywood, California, in Korea, in China, in Australia. Some work is done in Europe as well, the studio in Germany. So there's a lot going on with Chevrolet, a wide variety of vehicles responding really to what customers are looking for in a wide variety of segments. Impala, I think you're going to have to stay tuned with what we're doing with that car. And you can tell I've got a pretty big smile on my face when I think about Impala, its rich history, and what it is we have in store for that vehicle going forward. A lot of the energy that's in Stingray is having a real positive influence on everything we're doing for Chevrolet. It's the spirit that's in the vehicle, it's in the design language, the form vocabulary of Stingray. Some of the subtle shapes that are in the hood and in the fenders of the Corvette Stingray are now a part of all the cars we're working on. This Camaro is a good example. Some of the shapes in the hood were very much inspired by the shapes in the hood of Corvette. Even the Chevy Spark and the new Malibu and all the other future products that we're working on. When we developed the Stingray, I said, it's like the Corvette is a world-class athlete that went back to the gym and got fit. It's got that kind of muscular surface tension in the design. That same kind of tension is now a part of the form vocabulary of every Chevrolet that we're now introducing and the Chevrolets that are under development in the studios. One of the other key areas of our design language for Chevrolet that has evolved is the tail lamp. It's always been like a dual element, like dual round tail lamps on many Chevrolets. When the new Corvette was introduced, we went to a more angular shape. It's still dual element, but instead of being round, they're more rectangular and they've got a little direction to it. Our younger customers absolutely love it. It's got more energy than the traditional round tail lamps. And we've now taken that same design aesthetic, that same basic design that's in the Stingray tail lamp, and it's now a part of Camaro. And if you look at every one of the Chevys that we're developing, look at Malibu and look at the Spark, and you'll see in the tail lamp a bit of that new, edgier, more aggressive design language and the technology that's in the Corvette. The path to becoming a car designer can take many different routes in order to get there. For me, I've been passionate about automobile design all of my life, crazy about cars. At age 11, I wrote a letter to General Motors telling them I wanted to be a car designer when I grow up. And I got a great response from them, and I just followed their lead. And they gave me great advice, great direction, and now here I am in design. But anyone who's really interested in automobile design, you got to do it for the right reason. Not because it's some hot, glamorous thing to do. You got to do it because you're passionate about design, passionate about automobiles, and you're very artistic as well. And you need to prepare. You need to study. You need to attend a school of design that's got a background in transportation, has a major in transportation design. That's the kind of background you need to become a car designer. Very competitive. There are a lot of people that want to get into automobile design. There are a number of great schools around the world with a major in transportation design. But if you're really committed, dedicated to it, I know you'll make it. I know you'll be successful, and I'll be looking for your portfolio. Do I like Middle Eastern food? I love it. I absolutely love it, including falafel. In fact, at Design, you may be surprised to hear this, but at Design, every Tuesday is Middle East Food Day at GM Design back in Detroit. And falafel's on the menu, and it's a big part of it.